Number 9. What is the equation of the line that passes through the points 1, 8, and -2, -7? So when I'm given 2 points for a line, the best form to start with is point slope form, which looks like y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And we're going to remember I just need to substitute in values for y1 and x1 and m, a slope. So we know right from the name of this form that I need a point, or an x1, y1, and I need a slope, or an m. So in my problem, I have 2 points to choose from, so that'll be easy. But I don't have a slope. So I know I need to do some work over on the side here using my slope formula, because I remember with slope formula, I can find the slope of this line using the 2 points. And the formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And so if I go ahead and plug my values in, y2, that could be -7, minus y1, which is 8, over x2, which is -2, minus x1, which is 1. Now in my numerator, -7 minus 8 would be -15. In my denominator, -2 minus 1 would be -3. And if I look at that closely, I know I can simplify that. First thing is negative divided by a negative will give me a positive answer. And 15 divided by 3, well, that divides perfectly and gives me a positive 5 for my slope. Now all I have to do is choose one of the 2 points for my x1 and y1 values. It doesn't matter which point I choose, they will both give me the same final answer as long as I do my math correctly. So when I come up here to make this choice, I look at the 2 points and I'm going to choose 1, 8 because they're not negative numbers. They look like they might be a little easier for me to work with less chance of making an error. So now that I have those picked out and my slope, I'm ready to write my equation in point slope form as y minus y1, which is 8, equals m. So my slope was 5, times x minus x1, which is 1. Now I have an equation of this line and it's in point slope form. If I look at my 4 choices here, all of these are written in slope intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. So I need to convert my point slope form into slope intercept form. And the steps to do that are to distribute my slope. So 5 times x would be 5x. 5 times -1 would be -5. And I still have y minus 8. Now I just need to isolate the y. So I just need to add 8 to each side, which will leave me with y equals 5x. Let's see, -5 plus 8, I believe that's +3. And so my equation in slope-intercept form should be y equals 5x plus 3. And when I come up here, that looks like choice B. Now let's just look at some of the things to be careful of. Choice A has y equals -x plus 9. So I'm not sure what that person might have done incorrectly. Maybe something when they were finding slope, they might have got a -1 for a slope and somehow a +9 for a y-intercept. Those are incorrect. Choice C, they have a slope of 2 and a y-intercept of -3. That's definitely not correct. Choice D, I can see that their slope, they have 1 over 5 instead of 5 over 1. They just have that flipped, and their y-intercept of -5 is also incorrect. So choice B is the only one